topics really quickly. In this next topic, you might have tons of questions for Tesla, like what could be happening in the near future. Well, great news. There is going to be a panel for Tesla questions coming up very soon, and that's going to be at their next earnings call. So let's take a look at when the next earnings call is going to be coming up and the top questions that we want answered. But if you're just joining in, my name is Dennis. I love talking about Tesla hacking, so definitely hit that subscribe if you're interested. So if you're on YouTube, which you probably are, you can actually set a notification for when the next Tesla quarter 2 2023 financial results are going to be discussed. And of course, there's always going to be a Q&A, a question and answer. So right here, here's the link. If you're looking to find it, you can go to the Tesla YouTube channel. Don't get fooled by all the other imitators out there. And you can see that you can actually set your calendar to notify you when the actual earnings call goes up. But if you don't know, there is tons of investors out there, just like maybe you or even me, that you can submit your actual questions to, and everything gets upvoted or downvoted in a system. And you can see this is a panel off of the Say Technologies website where people are submitting their questions that they want answered for the Tesla quarter 2 2023 earnings call. So the first one is, quote, has any automaker approached Tesla to license full self-driving? That is the top most shared one. That's a pretty interesting question because now that a bunch of these automakers have now joined NACS with the charging standard for Tesla, it is a great question if any of them have also asked to pay for full self-driving, because Tesla has invested a lot. They've done a lot of groundwork to get there. So that would be quite interesting. The second question, quote, could you quantify the benefits to cost of goods unit from a IRA battery manufacturing incentives, and B, battery raw material declines year to date? So this is a good question because Tesla, if you didn't know, has done massive price cuts in the recent past few months, like maybe even $13,000 less on a Tesla Model Y. You can see here, this is a Tesla price history tracker where you can see all the different pricing that Tesla has done in the most recent few months. And of course, their pitch, their angle is that the cost of goods have gone down. And so that's why they can go ahead and pass that to the consumer. There is no demand problem. We're just trying to pass it to the consumer and try and ramp up more orders and everything like that. So that'd be a good, interesting question. The next question, we're just going to run through this third one and then that's about it. But definitely check out the website and let me know what your thoughts. The third question is, what is the status of the 4680 battery cell? Quote, how far are you from the specs you laid out on battery day? When do you expect to achieve what you laid out on battery day? Great question, because we've not heard about 4680 cells for a while, at least a couple of years or maybe even 1 year, so to speak. So it would be very interesting to see for them to try and answer that, because supposedly the Model Y all-wheel drive was supposed to have it, but I haven't heard much more from that or even performance metrics. So definitely some pretty interesting stuff. But let me know if you're going to be listening to the Tesla earnings call. What do you want answered? Of course, I want to know everything about pricing, but really importantly, I want to know what's up with this Tesla Cybertruck. We've been seeing it a lot more, and now that the Giga Austin factory has produced their first one, so it would be very interesting to see when is that vehicle actually going to be coming out. But definitely some pretty interesting stuff. Let me know what your thoughts on it. We're going to jump into the next topic, but before we do that, this video is actually sponsored by my Patreon link. Down below in the description is the Patreon link to support the channel and get access to the ultimate Tesla buying guide out there with all the best interest rates you're finding in Tesla. So definitely check it out. Patreon link down below in the description. Water break.